Hi, my name is Naida Mukera. I'm 22 years old, and so today I brought my ex-boyfriend here. Okay, and I feel like how we left things wasn't in a good way, and I think I really needed to talk to him so that I get his opinion. I hope he listens to me.
Hi guys, my name is Kangata. I am 23 years old. My ex-girlfriend has called me here today. I don't know what it is about. I hope she will tell me. I'm here to listen.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. You're looking good.
You look good too.
How have you been?
I've been well.
Oh, nice. Do you know why you're here?
I thought you'd like to know about my life first. You know, ask what's going on in your life, school.
Okay. You know, I was so much thinking of how we left things and forgot how I should ask you about. How have you been of late?
I've been well.
School, anything new?
Almost finishing school.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you. So, why am I here?
Okay. I remember like how we left things, you always talked about your ex stuff. So I didn't like about it, and when I started when I raised voice on you, that day I remember you went silent on me. I texted you, called you, like I made effort like to try to make us come back again, but you just slide on that, and after 2 weeks later or 3 weeks, that's when you picking it and you're saying like, hey, hi, I'm good, and after that you never talked about anything, like nothing. So I want to know what was that?
Was I always honest with you in the relationship?
Yes.
And I told you that I had recently been dumped, and I showed you the girl, okay?
But why always, all the time when we are meeting, like when maybe we are working or going somewhere on a date or something, you always, there has to be a part whereby you have to fix your ex inside our conversation, of which I didn't like about that. So be honest and tell me, because I've been thinking like what was happening. I've really wanted, as much as we talk, but you have never talked about that situation. So I want to know right now, like what was the main reason of that?
When I met you, to be honest, I was really broken, okay? And I was seeking companionship. Okay, I just wanted somebody to come and fill the void that had been left.
Oh, like
and,
a rebound, eh? You mean that?
Those are your words. Okay.
Okay.
And I just wanted someone who could fill that void that had been left by that girl, and probably is why I always felt like you were her sometimes. Let's call a spade a spade. I was using her as a rebound for a moment, because I needed someone to just come and be part of my life, or I was lonely. I think that's the definition of a rebound to her. Okay.
Really? I know, like I can never be her and she can never be me, so there's a part of me that is different. I differ from her. So why do I look so much like her? What is that?
It's the space, you know. I just wanted somebody to come in. I always had someone to text, someone to talk to. And within within that period that I had been alone, I felt like I needed that again in my life. Then
So-
you just popped up,
Oh, so you had
And,
to choose me.
and I thought you could.
So you never thought of how I'm feeling, of if really I'm attached to you or something. You just had to fix, like, to just, you were, at that point you were just thinking about yourself. You were not thinking about me on the other side. As much as you were going through all that, you would have just told me, like, hey, like, I don't want this to go any further. Don't get too attached, because
But the truth is, I wanted it to go further. I wanted to have something similar to what I had before, and I made effort. I hope you can still remember all the effort that I made.
yeah, you always made effort.
So when you asked me whether it was love, it was, but I just felt like the way she left me, I felt like there's something that I needed to do, and I had to find a girl who I could finish what I had started. I always knew I was a good guy. I just needed a girl to be good to.
Kangata was really using me as a rebound, since he had moved on from the previous relationship and just slightly jumped into another relationship. So I felt like I was a rebound to him. Yeah, that's how I felt.
Did you feel like I had love for you, or you just think I loved my ex-girlfriend all
At
the whole
some
time?
point, I felt the love, but at those last moments, I felt like you were so much into your ex. Like, at some point, I always asked myself, why don't you just go for the ex? I remember I asked you that question when I was raising voice on you. I told you, just go for your ex instead of us trying to try things and stuff. Then at the moment, I was so attached to you, and as for me, since I was attached and I loved you, I made effort of texting you all the time, calling you. It's like I was having my own conversation with no one to respond. But anyway, I was so hurt. Did Kangata love me? Okay. I feel like it was so much of the ex than me. So, but at some point he made efforts, of which I saw he really made effort. So I can say, yeah, he had something for me. I remember telling you to go back to your ex and be with her, since you always talked about her all the time. Have you even let me remember. You've never even talked, have you ever even said anything good about me? It was always about, oh, my ex, oh, what?
So you brought me here to talk about my ex all evening?
No, I was so hurt that I have to talk about it right now, because I need answers right now.
Snyder asked me whether I really loved her. First of all, that's so, it's she seems like she doesn't recognize the fact that I loved her, which hurts me, because I put in so much effort. So, and the truth is, I loved her, and she had a section in my heart, just a special corner for her. I think it was the lower ventricle, I'm not sure, but she had a part in my life, and I had true love for her. Sometimes you're the one who would actually bring the ex up. It wasn't always just me. You're trying to make it look like I'm the only one who always used to talk about her.
Really?
I'd just do something, Then you start talking about the ex. Then the moment I start talking about her,
When
then
did
you
I
make
ever
the whole argument about the ex.
Okay.
Okay.
When did I ever talk about the ex? Because I can't recall talking about your ex. Because when you, all the time you just went to your social media and you were stalking her and stuff, seeing if she has moved on, blah blah blah. Okay, Kangata is saying that I was always talking about the ex, of which is not true, because all the time it was him on the phone scrolling, so I had to raise issues about that. So no, I wasn't talking about the ex.
I wasn't jealous. Okay. I was just unhappy.
What does unhappy and jealous, they are two, because you always say like, guy, ona mwenye amende and stuff, you know, why did she not choose me, you know. You loved her.
I loved you. I thought that was obvious.
No, but the fact that you kept talking about her all the time, you can't say you loved me, and all the time we are meeting, it's all about ex.
The whole evening you've been bringing up my ex like you are a saint in the relationship.
Okay. What did I ever do to you?
I think when I met you, I should have assessed the situation first, because I didn't know you go out almost every single night.
Like, was
Your
I going
friends,
from Monday to Sunday?
It seemed like that to me, because I wasn't always with you, and sometimes I wasn't sure where you were.
So you never trusted me. That was the main issue here.
I did not trust you.
Okay.
Every night you and your friends, even on Sundays, I just wonder whether you guys are going to church.
Kangata is saying that he didn't trust me. To be honest, I really felt that, because I gave him my all. Yeah, so I'm hard about that. I don't feel nice.
Then I sit down and I wonder what you're doing with your life, because always going out, your dress is always above your knee. I don't have a problem with that, but not every single day, or every single day, you're in your tight jeans. Look at yourself. Okay. You look like you're going out immediately after this.
Really?
Yeah. No? You can just put this down. Check that.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's so cold, so you think like I can work like this? Like,
you always went out, you went out in clothes shorter than this.
Okay, Kangata is saying that I always went out without him, of which is true, because Kangata wasn't an outgoing guy, but he never told me if he didn't like. I invited him several times, but he never made effort, so yeah.
Oya. Unaweza nita Katilo, unaweza nita kwako Mbogi, ni kimonyoski tilafu zako ina dairy representing, na si udaishangaa ukiona nikijidai ujue nimejikopa oya. Unaweza pia tuita maziwa jue venye tufichangi white. Sasa unasikia rieng ni gani? Mutaratara ni coach the edge. Ukiwa na Meja na Ayuma unacheki kosa kuona tukuchangamkie. Alafu pia Miju ni roho safi, na cha huyu msee kwanza record, alafu nitamnyang'anya simu baadaye, si ndio? Akisha post tuchekiane. Poa.
Mox, I always wanted the best for you. I always tried to make you, I don't know, just try to invest in you so much. Am I lying, Mox? Is it a lie?
It's true. It's true. It's true.
Huh? I gave you
I
a
feel like
thousand
you
bob.
don't.
No, let me talk about this. I gave you a thousand bob and told you that I need you to fix something. Okay? And you went and used the money for something else.
Okay.
And then
I
and that
was wrong.
and you know, and that was just a tick. You know, I just had a checkbox, and I just checked the box, cause man, how can I trust you? How can I trust you
Okay,
if I'm supposed to let this go on to a point where I marry you? I give you school fees for the children, and you go and use it on, I don't know, what did you use the money for?
Some
So when you
problems.
ask me whether I trusted you, is my point justified when I say I did not trust you?
Yeah, you didn't trust me at any point. But I used to trust you.
And did I break your trust?
Yeah, no, you've never cheated, but the point of you talking about your ex all the time.
Yes, you're always talking about my ex.
Yeah, because that's the main issues with me. Like, I always felt like, oh boom, ex again when I meet you. It's always about ex.
I keep on comparing Snyder to my old girlfriend, and I think I am justified. Snyder is always going out. I need some time. I need her to give me some time, but it's always a problem, you know. She just doesn't have time for the relationship.
Ex, I loved her, you know.
But when I met you,
okay.
I prepared you for this. Okay.
Yeah, you did.
I prepared you for this. I told you I have this girl here. Showed you, and I don't understand why. And I just wanted you to help me out of it.
You know, I became too attached, and it became I started having a problem with you talking about your ex all the time, but I never told you about that, which I was wrong.
And I left because I realized that, you know, you're getting attached to me, and you're not what I wanted. Okay. Pretty much, yeah.
So,
because I wanted someone with their, you know, with their lives together in a way. I know you had school, you know, you were trying to, I think you finished school now, but at that exact moment I felt like you had nothing going on in your life. You know, if you get money kidogo, you're out. Instead of, you know, thinking, I've always had ideas. And I spent most of my time in school. If I'm not in school, I'm in the house.
He was comparing me to the ex-girlfriend. Ooh. I hate comparison. But I don't see why I should be compared to her, because I'm different, she's different, we are all different, so I hate that vibe. Okay, from the issue that we have talked about, you've raised yours, I've raised mine. Those were the issues, and the main thing that I called you here today, I was trying to get back to you, because
I'm glad that you called me here.
I still have feelings for you. I love you, and I wish we could go back to the way it was, but in a new chapter. Like, I miss you.
I feel like it's a little bit too soon, because how long will it take for you to change from, you know, wearing a short dress to a dress that I can to address that, I can take you home in front of my dad, you know. Just depends on how long it can take you. How long it will take you to just go out once or twice a week.
Okay, if it's about my dressing and going out, actually nowadays I don't go out. And about my dressing,
let me be clear. I have no problem with Snyder wearing a short dress, but she can do that on a Friday when she's going out, or on a Saturday if she's going out again, but not on a daily basis. Sometimes I just want to see her just, you know, looking decent, and I don't know, just like she wants some respect for herself.
just because I love you and I want us to be us, I can change for you.
I feel a little saddened because you don't go out now, because I feel like you changed for me and I was not there. Okay. So
No, it's just a decision that I made. Like, you know, having a meeting with yourself and you feel like you need to change something.
it's for the better.
Yes. So that's the new me. Yeah.
Well, I don't know how soon or how later, you know, it will take me to forget the girl. Okay. Because I've always made all my friends a part of my life. I think, you know, I have very few friends. Okay. So I'll try. Okay. I'll try to not talk about her. Okay. Not look at her social media, you know, in front of you, or
Hey, just go
or at all. Okay.
wherever.
Or at all. But I'd wish that you give me time. Okay. It will. I just can't kick her out of my head because she's been there a long time.
Yeah, I get you. Get that. Kangata is saying he's willing to change. Okay. At some point I felt it, but at some point I feel like since up to date he hasn't gotten over her ex, but I'll still watch his pace on that. So I'll check on list, you know. I'll check on that and see. But if he hasn't, it's okay. I'm cool wherever. I just wish that I was the one that came before her, but since she was there before me, I can't change that. And since you can't kick her out of your
Immediately, but it can be done.
I feel like, you know, for the few months that we have had a break, I feel like if right now she's not kicked out of your mind and she has moved on and she has a boyfriend, you're single, still searching. Okay.
It will take me so long to forget my ex-girlfriend because she was my first love. Okay. My first true love. So every girl I try and love, I somehow use that first relationship as a reference. I try to check what I did wrong, what I did right, and I compare the girl I have at the moment to the first love. Okay. So that's what used to happen with Snyder.
You know, I feel bad.
I'm just glad that you brought me here, okay?
No.
I'm just glad that you brought me here and we had this moment to search our souls, and it just reminded me of the conversations we used to have, and
I feel like
and I miss them too. Okay, I miss them too,
Really?
Mox. I do.
I feel like you don't.
I miss them. Okay,
No.
I miss them a lot.
It's okay.
The date wasn't very good. She really drilled me about issues that we always had going on in the relationship, always bringing up the ex-girlfriend, and we were able to sort them, and I hope that we will be able to move forward from this.
So the date was, I can say good or amazing. The date was amazing, and I met Kangata and we talked about our issues. He made things clear, and I feel relieved about some things that we never talked about. I feel good, and it was nice talking to him. He has not really changed a lot. I still miss him, and I feel like right now, since there are things that I know about him, that things that he has talked about, and he's willing to change, and I'll give him a chance I'll give him another chance and see where it will lead us. I love him, yes, and I'm happy.